Alright folks, welcome back. We're returning to the Corpsmen after our Neverwinter reset. So, just to recap last time, I already cleared the easy diff stuff. And then we did our first clear on the routine. So I guess that's like the normal. Right, and now we have access to the hard hellish difficulty. I'm really enjoying building. We kind of hitting our stride a little bit, see how unhinged our builds can get. Pretty much understand how like the pools work to some extent. There are some little bits and pieces here that are fun to discover, like interactions and stuff that may be a little unexpected. It is still quite difficult to know a bit about the enemy types, but I kind of like it. I kind of like that the enemy type broadcast it strays a bit further away. I don't like elemental exiles to some extent. Stray a bit away from the whole like omniscient calculating planning thing. Like sometimes you just want to see the boss slap you in the face really hard, right? So occasionally we had a few bosses, they just do something and like your team has several status effects and whatnot. I actually quite like how I'm not too overly concerned when the information presents itself. You know, a game that has full transparency, intent, calculations and stuff, that feels great too. It's just a different feel. I think overall my general concerns, like things that keep cropping up, is largely the idea that the central theme to the game, which is the whole Frankenstein thing, right? Frankenstein's monster thing, doesn't quite feel like it's the center core of sentiment. So like your monsters do die, right? Your monsters do die and they're just gone, and it still feels like a sandbox thing, right? And oftentimes it can work. The decision is, do they go hard into the sandbox thing and continue to develop mechanics? Then the game becomes a mechanical playground as opposed to a sentimental one. And my personal bias, that's why it's largely a concern, is if you're thinking about it from the perspective of a legacy player, someone who's really into deck building, the future of this game requires that it has rolling mechanical introduction. The mechanics have to continue to exceedingly pull from the Deckbuilder collection. So taking inspiration or finding a turn up, a tune-up or a iteration of other mechanics being thrown in, kind of like MTG, right? You're throwing in more mechanics, constantly rotating, creating challenges, daily challenges, something of that nature. That's kind of the idea. Achievements, etc. Those will alleviate the whole sandbox thing, towards the sandbox objective. The alternative, which I don't think is probably what I'm getting at from this game, is to deviate into vignettes, which I actually think vignetting in deck builders are far less common and less, I don't want to be like a deterministic person. So far, they are more consistently diminished return. So like, you think about, for example, Griftlands. There was a lot of text, there were a lot of decisions. I actually enjoyed reading about those characters. However, I can only imagine the thing that people were looking for was the consequence of making those decisions. Click, click, click. Consequence of those decisions. Click, click, click. Right. And even for elemental exiles, after you've seen the pool of encounters, which I tend to farm right in advance, once you've seen them, there's diminished return. So those encounters are largely serving as mechanical outcomes now. Do I want to take the bet or do I not want to? In Corpsmen, you kind of sort of have choices. Sometimes you get to choose a card, sometimes it just slams it into the monster, right? For me, I like going along the ride and be reactionary when it comes to those things. However, I would say the natural gold standard or the legacy player would prefer to have some sort of choice to either rectify the situation or take the gamble on their own. I'm more for the ride kind of person. If narrative dictates so, I adjust to it, right? In terms of swinging, like how big power swings are, I feel this is a brawler. Like it's card battler through and through, as opposed to, I haven't realized it yet. Like it gets pretty close. There is some power tripping and power fantasy going, but in the current state, my experience is it's a very tug of war once you reach the boss, right? It's a tug of war. However, you can see there's either spiraling to a slow death by being overwhelmed by scaling or not. So you're not doing like some fancy, so far anyways, like 500 step turn yet. And then obliterating the boss before they even get a turn. Something like that. However, I could definitely see it happening. We did have another soft lock in the game, or not this time, a hard lock in the game. Something about purchasing, and then if you're like on this menu, let's just go into the game. If you're going back and forth between this and then embarking very quickly, it can hang up. I don't want to reproduce it because it didn't seem like it has to come up naturally in order to be a problem. But something about going to the academy, then suddenly going to dispatch and hitting embark kind of quickly, and it got stuck. The auto slave catches it, so that's pretty nice. It's not a big deal, I don't think. And from like the first day, we had a card that like causes everything to discard immediately, and that animation somehow overlapped with clicking on a card, so that the card got stuck on the screen, right? I think those typically deal with like automated response loops a lot of times with deck building. So if you have a card that, if you have too many cards that are like on draw effects, which then causes your entire hand to be modified, in which then it procs something else, and then you're trying to interface with it, auto things like that tends to loop on itself, or possibly have other interactions that causes the game to soft lock, which that's understandable. It's part of the nature of how unhinged some of the effects are, because there things like discard your entire hand and do X amount of damage times X amount of damage based on how many cards in your hand, while you might even have on top of that, right? I could kind of see it. I haven't made an archetype like that, but where you have a discard effect on draw effects, in which drawing another card causes the hand to be discarded, which then triggers the discard effect on the card. And there's a chance that could also lead to additional cards, which then get discarded, and then the cycle repeats, right? Then you might end up in a loop situation. So I don't know if you can produce that yet. However, it kind of seems possible. So where you have a large enough hand where you draw and it discards the whole hand, but because of the discard effects of those cards, you draw up a new hand, which triggers that again. So that's kind of a scary thought. I mean, inherently the game probably just crashes or soft locks. Anyways, that's kind of what I mean by the game's mechanics, or whatever's on paper, seems really unhinged. And I imagine if you're more of a sandboxy deck builder, which I would say legacy players are, those who are interested in deck building, you can really have fun, but also frustratingly possibly break the game. It's subjective whether if you break the game and the game stops working, is that rewarding or not. Oftentimes I think people find it very satisfying when you realize you can use the game's mechanic to break the game, right? That's kind of the whole sandbox thing. If you're a sandbox player, you like to explore, do all the mechanics, and try to break the game. I'm more I would say I'm slightly biased. Some days I have those moods, but most of the time I stray towards elegance, restraint, and discipline, and then a narration, something sentimental. Because largely, to me, not that I want to diminish sandbox games or anything, the developer's vision and creation does factor in a lot. However, I like the idea that the developer can communicate something that's important to them. Sometimes it could just be recognizing power fantasy, right? However, the whole like flexibility and lots of choices, that kind of vision kind of gets lost. A lot of times the developer's personality gets lost in choices. So call me a trendy person, what have you. Right now there are far more mainstream games that is like play yourself games, and I include FromSoft in this. Like FromSoft practically made that a trend. It's like, how do you want to beat this game? You get to choose, and that's perfectly fine with the mainstream. For myself, I don't want to choose. Like playing as myself, projecting my own power fantasies and whatnot is actually kind of boring. Right. I want to experience something that I can't experience through my own imagination. That's kind of why I enjoy books and movies and playing video games. I like having my world and perspective expanded. And this has yet to do that. And I don't think it's from my interpretation, I don't necessarily think that is the vision of this developer, right? My favorite, or like the most lasting impressions I get from like my last game, Elemental Exiles, is the developer's writing. Whether it's quaint or have rough edges or whatnot, that's something that the developer is projecting outside of the philosophy of the build, right? And you can kind of see this here. So you win the way you want to win, right? They give you the most tools. Historically, sandbox type games that are mechanic forward are probably the least in number that I have played over the years, over pretty much my entire life. Most of the ones that are most numerous when it comes to this like philosophy is anything that projects a developer's story. So yes, you can still have the mechanics and stuff. However, one has to understand that mechanics and paradigm shifts in mechanics don't happen that often over a person's lifetime. So those mechanics are built on foundations. And when you've played sufficient video games with I guess, an analytical approach, oftentimes they become less and less perhaps interesting because of human condition, right? Oh, this is a permutation on this particular foundation. Here are the 4 pillars of this particular subgenre. Where's the story? Where is the developer's intent? I want to get to know the creators, which I can't possibly know myself. In contrast to a large trending population where they just simply want to do what they want to do. Like, as much as that makes escapism and people who like to play games or games that pander to them or make them want to play the game because those games are made for them, I personally like games that aren't particularly made for me, but made for me to experience. So, frustration, emotional upheaval, being disappointed, being excited, and then feeling the reward of overcoming all of that, that's a check 10 out of 10 for me. This, very comfortable. It's incredibly comfortable. It does scratch the itch of the guilty pleasure that I enjoy about whatnot. So I'm not a stranger to enjoying projecting what I want to do, right? Anyways, sometimes choice matters. if you ask a person, how does it feel when you play a game? Can you describe what choice matters mean? For me, it's not the choices I want to make. It's the choices I have to make because of the vision of another person. I think I would say it's very appropriate and pragmatic to make a game where when you say choice matters, it means the player's choice matters. So they get to make all the choices. And if you can cater to them as much as possible, then they won't be angry at you or disagree with you and whatnot. And, you know, that's a very classic, reasonable business development or philosophy design choice. For me, nah, throw me into tough decisions, throw me into trying to tell me to behave a certain way that I don't want to behave, because I like learning. Learning is learning about other people's perspective, learning about different designs. That's why I play the indie subgenre, right? Indie takes chances, and even this does take some chances, and I'm ever grateful because I'm not the one making the risk choices, right? When you break the mold and you try to break the mold, especially already in the indie, and you're trying to break the indie mold, because there are a couple of indie games, Slay the Spire, that has crystallized a bunch of designs. It's tough, and I'm not suggesting you know, every developer do this. It's like my personal bias, right? Naturally, you want to balance that so that your game is recognizable, maybe by inspiration recognizably, as well as trying to do something new, but something not too new to alienate legacy players. And then for casual players, not too in-depth and meta-gamed so that the casual player feels like they've missed a point. Like, you know, you come in to play and it's like, I don't get it. There's all these tools, all these things. I don't know how it works. And then you're trying to make it a learning experience, right? This game, as a sandbox game, will likely not be great towards the casual audience. So establishing an audience. When you get in here, you're like, okay, well, you can do these things, you can do these things, and you click on something and say, I have no idea why I just got thrashed by the first enemy I encountered. So that is a natural sandbox problem. Because, for example, a great sandbox example is you load up Minecraft, and it's a casual person who wants to experience something where a developer is showing them the way, you know, a little bit of hand-holding. And you drop them into Minecraft and say, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, do we just build something? They're providing the creativity, right? And that's your goal. And in this game, you gotta encourage the creativity because it's very sandboxy. You gotta push people in a specific way. Achievements can do that. Objectives can do that. Like, hey, try to get a monster to do 50 poison counters in one round. That's kind of a way to inspire and give that sandbox feel. So that's still probably on the way. It's exiting out of early access in another 2 weeks. So that could be down the road. I don't know. For me, I'm not like an above average creative person. However, I do like experimentation. So for me, it's the most exciting part about playing a sandbox game. What can you create? How flexible is the system? And this game, you know, doesn't have the depth yet because it's a new game. It's being built up. However, it has all the foundations of being an incredibly deep game that's filled with unhinged interactions. And that is what Sandbox, in my opinion, highlights what makes Sandbox amazing, right? Think of it like Just Cause. You run around and they gave you a grappling hook, right? That little like attachment thing. And because of how flexible it is, People just want to get in there and see how many shenanigans they can do, or they can crash the game or something where they like attach 60 different things and watch it go off at the same time, you know, or Ultimate Battle Simulator or something. They're just basically doing as much things and creating nightmare scenarios. Those individuals are the target because they are creative. They are shenanigans. They want to think about the things and break things, right? That's probably the target audience for this game. I'm just brainstorming a few things as we're going. Okay. Anyways, let's go. What was our team like? We had Pip, right? Pip. So Zetsue is the power person for maybe like, yeah, powering up. And Pip is our normal attack dealer, stacker. I haven't really decided what Neko is going to be. I think Neko right now is just being a little in between. Alright. Alright, let's go and not get our guys killed here. Okay. Oh yeah, we're only on... We're gonna lean on routine until otherwise. Let's go the mountains. Mountains have birds, don't they? We're kind of getting the feel of the type too. I wonder what the difference, like these keys up here, hunt, escort, salvage. Like I'm not sure what those that legend really mean right now. All right, let's just do the forest first. Okay. All right. See how devastating this is. Yes. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, we have 2 warnings. We have a new warning signal, which is nice. Right, draw 1. Oh yeah, that's right. We can start the chain with surprise attack. Yep, I'm gonna start the chain with that card, which is nice. Okay, so we have Gluttony. Look at how these interact. This is triggered on 5, right? Blood trigger. And then now I have Retained on this, so we can just keep it in hand for an execute if we need. And these 2 guys need guard because of no pain, no gain. Okay. Need to upgrade some of these. Oh no. Why Pip? Okay. I kind of still remember it. It's been a day. We had to do something yesterday, so it's been a day. Gotta get back into the rhythm of this game. Alright, gluttony is consumed as well. I kind of want to know what bloody upgrades in its final. I gotta get bloody up. Cause we got some trains and some retains. That rhymed. Unintentional rhyme. Let's reduce it to 4, right? And then we want to use this. Oh, hey, we got a new piece. All right. So what does sharpen? What can we get? 3 charge at the end. Add a charging up. Oh no, no. Adding a charging up. That costs 2. It's actually kind of hard to put. No, let's keep it at 0. So not too bad. Not too bad. Whoa, that goes... Okay, let's just keep our options to heal open, right? Oh, I see a path. I want to farm some, like, encounters. See what we have. Oh, this can only be upgraded once. I see. Okay. We're definitely hitting our stride. Our stride is doing pretty well. Especially for the opener. We can stabilize on an aggressive opener pretty okay right now. Oh, except when this happens. Who's attacking? This guy? Hmm. There's no way I can take this guy out, can I? Oh, no. That would make it worse. Dang, there it is too. Man, I was really hoping I would draw into one of my few defenses. Okay. Almost everything's upgraded. I'm gonna grab Gluttony. Oh wait, just kidding. I don't have a draw. Wait, do I? No, I don't. Oh, that's awkward. I needed to pick up a draw. Wait. Oh, no more impetus. Okay. This is going to be important. Hmm. Weaken this guy. Oh, that sucked. Okay, that's fine. Just some damage. Oh, that is a stun? Okay. Son of a bee sting. Ah, it costs so much. It's okay though. It's retained. Okay. Okay. Can't stop it, so we'll just boost this as much as we can. Okay. Gotta do this, right? It's not enough. Son of a... Let's upgrade. What else can we play? We can play this. Oh! Okay. Alright. Get some uses. Charge. Oh, pip. Alpha deal gain 1 attack momentum. Ooh, that's risky. That is very risky. I see why they have 0 for it. I think we're fine. I see how that could end up being useful. I get... Oh. Yeah, let's YOLO. That guy is so girthy. What the heck? Okay. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. Strength first. More vulnerable. Okay. Kinda getting it. Everyone. Oh no. Do I have a weak? Wait, that didn't draw a card. Gonna need this if in case this draws into nice things. Oh no. It costs 2 though. Dang it. miscalculated. Well, not really. I couldn't do anything about it even if I... Trying to get as many things upgraded. Oh, right. That gives me 2 quick attacks. I totally forgot about that. Man, now where was that to prevent? I could have done that last turn. Dense bats. That kind of looks like guarding, doesn't it? Toughness? We'll take toughness. Dense fat. I could turn Zetsui soon into a tank. That is possible. Like give Zetsui a threaten ability. No, we don't want charging up. Oops, it's too unwieldy. This is I've already committed, so we might have to retreat in the long run. Okay. Oh no, they're poisonous. Second poison! Oh no, alright. We're race against time at this point. Why? Oh, this is good though. Oh, we can't do that one. That's fine. Not enough damage. What was this? Vulnerable. Nope, not enough. We're guarded, which is nice. I really want to upgrade these. Second poison. Alright. Okay. We'll take some poison damage for prolonging. That's fine. It's good enough. Okay. Gore. Yeah. Wow, that thing... Okay, so we're done upgrading that. Okay. More protein. Rack, wait. Where are we at? We're definitely not going with the whole consume thing. I think this is fine. Alright, we gotta survive this, and then we're good to go on making another attempt. Alright, hello. Oh, singular. I do like singular. Okay. Okay. 22. My word. Nice. Not nice. Of course I troll into that. Alright, I guess that's a good setup though. That's awkward. Why Pip? Oh no. Oh wait. Worth. Dang it. Oh wait. Ah, no zeros. Okay. All right. Oh, I could have used this. Oh wait, I could. Okay, good. Should I do Wall of Flesh now? I think so, right? It is really risky. Yeah, let's take it. We can do it now. See, in case, Ooh. Oh, it caused it to consume. Yeah, sure. No, we're gonna pass. Oh, I could have picked up that. No, we're not picking up that defense. Okay. Now we can just do these two and then heal up. Wisdom and humility. Zetsui seems to have developed these traits. That, or it's eaten something strange again. Oh no. Grounded. Oh, okay. Is that all it gets? I'm okay with that. Wait. But as a result, something seemed to have slipped. That's awkward. So, Zetsui just got that, And then Zetsui lost the same ability. That's awkward. Net change 0. As Neko-chan is moving through some tall grass, you hear a loud popping. Oh yeah, this is the green fog thing. It's okay. Alright. Sharpen. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Alright. Let's see what this... Which boss do we have? Oh, yikes. It's great to set up first early defense. Okay. Rip. Those are some... Rip. Rip. Oh, those are some seriously terrible draws. I can poison. Okay. Is that fear? I need more tools, so let's see. Rip. That fear, though. Okay. Nice. Okay, time to build. Wait, why did it switch to... Pep? Oh, interesting. Wait, don't you guys have fear? Oh, that must only cost 1? I'm kind of curious. We're just gonna set up then. Oh, bypassing. Oh, I could see bypassing block, a very useful thing for things like that. Do I have any source of vulnerable? I do. We're building defense while attacking. So good. I wish I used this, but I would need more block in order to make it useful. Okay. Okay. That's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate hand. Okay. Heckin' poison. Wait. Oh, he's at 30. 15 charge. Could we wait? No, we don't wait. Dang it. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. I can wall of. Oh, that's why we got wall of flesh, right? That's the ticket. There's gluttony. I needed that. It's fine. Okay, what is this? Oh, that's a threatened icon. Okay. Nice. So wall of flesh paid off, which is nice. Everything is going according to plan. Things are working. I like it. I like it. Alright. I need some defense now. Maybe another unyielding is okay. Oh. That's kind of hard to play. Let's just take unyielding. I see where they're going with. I think unyielding is fine for now. What can fetch? You select up to 2 and put him in your hand. That's kind of nice. Select up to 1 from your discard pile. No. Oh, so it has to be okay. I think we're okay here. It actually becomes pretty strong. That's not bad. What about this? Oh, it gets instinct. No. We need more stacks. Give me all the stacks. 3 block. Instinct. That's fine. No, those are pass. Okay. Lots of things. Oh. Draw 4. Yeah. This is maxed out. Plus played. Wait. Deal 2 to target creature for each card played, plus 1 this turn. Plus 1 this. Oh, it's just plus 1. What is this? Deal 2 to target. Draw 1 next turn. This adds 1 extra. Yeah, I'll take the draw. The draw. You'll apply 1 vulnerable and what? Draw 1 card? Yeah. Alright, that's a lot of money. Money's scaling up. Let's look at our academy. Big brain, that's kind of hard. Outrider, whenever you discard, man, now I kind of want to turn into. Gore is pretty okay when it's like super upgraded, but not good enough. There is a defend. I kind of want to make Neko the one that has like spare defense. No, you already have a defend. Ugh. Let's see. Big brain. Big brain. By a Big brain. No, no, no. I think we're fine. We don't need to stack any more of that. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. I'm feeling a little bit comfortable with what I have right now. Oh, there's that. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Keep doing our routines. This seems plenty of choices. Aww. Scar Bear. They're cute. Warning signal would be great. Nice. How did I know? How did I know they're gonna go with that? Oh, rip. That's not great. Can I take you down? Not quite. Wow, I actually went through my whole hand. That's a little scary. Being able to go through your whole hand. Oh. I could use more, but I don't want to. Too lazy. Okay. Okay. So we loop around. I don't think there's any. Now let's see the elite on this one. Oh no, there are two of them. I think they're charging up, right? That's what they do. Okay. It just keeps going. Okay, I was kind of hoping to draw into Gluttony. Okay. It gets upgraded. Gotta farm. Okay. Ah, of all the ones to get, I was trying to use the other two cards to get more value. Okay. Really? Really? Oh yeah. I gotta use this. Upgrade. Ooh, upgrade. Alright. Wait. Nice. Okay. Nice. Yeah, this is probably also what I mean by a bit unhinged as well. But she can kind of keep going. No. Okay. Alright. I feel like I have the sustain power as well. Oh. The other cheek. Like, this is going to be useful for Zed. No, I think Wall of Flesh is good enough, right? Maybe a defense. No. Let's try to... I forgot how... We haven't seen what it looks like upgraded. Can I back out? No, I can't. Because I don't know if this is going to eventually grant block. There is a chance. No, we'll wait. There will be other opportunities, I'm sure. It just costs 0. What does this do? Add a defend card to your hand? Ooh, that's okay in the beginning. Making it cost 0 is like, 2 to defend up. Its defend still costs 2 though. Let's just take this. What does this upgrade to? Oh, it just increases your... retain. Oh, that sucks. This just makes... okay, so it just increases threat. I guess that'll be for last resort. Tip. Lean and mean. At the start of combat, pick gains 2 strength, reduce. Oh. And this is just has effect that triggers outside of or at the start of combat. So this just means it doesn't trigger constantly, right? It only just does it once, which I'm okay with that. We can protect the dude now. I think. We might as well use it, right? That's a fancy gold border. Can I get more than 1 card? Draw 1 attack with the highest cost? Oh, heck no. The lowest skill? That doesn't help. Oh no. I don't even know what skills you have. I think that's almost a side grade. What the heck? That's like almost a downgrade. You woke up this morning to a disaster. Neko-chan, the little glutton, has eaten all your meat. Oh no. Although, oh no. Oh no. Don't want to say serves you right, but oh no. Hang on, I don't know what skills I have. Oh wait, that might be okay. Yeah, that might be okay. Hold up. Skills, right? Oh no, that's not okay. Oh no, that is okay. It's actually okay because we can start off with it. Oh wow. Oh, this guy looks awesome. What the heck? The stag beetle? Yo, this guy looks amazing. Yeah, like this is okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, that's good. Well, boy howdy, we do not have any draw mechanics. I guess. 10 on Pip, okay. Well, that's awkward. On Pit. I wonder if I get my life back if they don't take any damage. This could have gone a wee bit better, you know? Although... Okay, Zed can store for the solo. Yeah, we'll take a scratch, sure. Okay. Alright, I think we're okay. Definitely ahead of routine now. Not sure if we want to step. Oh, okay. A little concerning. What? Wait. Who's targeting this guy? Ah. Dang it. Neko! Alright. YOLO. Nice. Okay. Alright. So much is going on. It's pretty dang amazing though. Oh, you bet I'm gonna use those. Upgrade central. Oh. Oh, well that's awkward. That's fine though. Got the wall of flesh proc. Oh no, it does keep reducing. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. Wow. It's time to peace out. Oh wait, I forgot. We have new gluttony now. We have a new gluttony. That's right. Neko has gluttony. Harden again? Harden's really good. Like, I mean, it only costs one. And it's sustained so well. Claw? Wait, Clawed Fury. Loan this to your discard pile. It costs one less for the rest of combat. But just a clone, right? So there's still two. That's really hard to play. That's really hard to play. So what do I have? More block. What does this do? Oh, it's consumed? No. We kinda need to keep at least one on self. Alright. Oh, hey! It's Pip's friends. Pips and friends. Sort of. Dang it. That's why he's taking some hits. Oh, instinct is put on top. Okay. Oh, you can have too many instincts. So you won't be able to draw your instinct cards because they're not guaranteed on draw. They're just all placed on top. So that's why that doesn't show up sometime. I see. Pip's early turn is really good. Yeah, then you get all the ones that are stacked on top of each other. Upgrade. Give me them upgrades. Alright. Oh, that's a rip. It's 4 damage on. Oh, no. That is devastatingly terrible. Okay, well. Wait, actually there's a chance. Oh. Yes. Wait, who's targeting who here? Oh, come on. Look at this. What is this nonsense? No. Weird. Oh yeah, we can pick. Okay. Honestly, we're just gonna go with vibing this out. Okay. What do we have? Sharpen? Ooh. Gain 1 impetus next turn? Oh, wait, but that's a power, so... What else? Oh, no. Yeah, 1 impetus is... I'll take the 1 impetus. Alright. Alright. What else do we have? Okay. Draconis. Look at that guy. What the heck? Let's draw first. I'll take the strength. Yeah, let's guard up. Establish. Okay. Wait, I have another one? Since... Oh. Was that given to me? Oh. What the... That must be a boss thing. Wait. What does this do? Gain a random card on start of turn. It costs 1. Okay, crippled. Take 1 extra damage and deal... Okay. Harden at the start. Ooh, that's weird. Okay. Interesting. Okay, yeah, this is straws in hand, but it's always passive, so it's been active since the start. Sure. Oh, that applies. Oh, yeah, that applies to the entire deck. Yeah. Stunned? Oh, and this guy doesn't get... Intriguing. Now, let's keep this in hand, just in case. Fly, spend on taking unblocked damage, okay. Uplift, gain block equal to uplift, okay. Okay, so, how do I take you out? Vulnerable. Rip. That's a terrible draw. Okay, that's fine. We'll just apply this. Another draw. By 2 weakness. Aha! Get wrecked. Alright. Oh, that is so awkward. Alright. At this one we get to choose. Nice. And try to cash out on that. We have no other form of draw, right? Yeah, no. So do this. Awkward. Somehow we just drew into a dud. Just drew. Just draw into a dud hand. All of a sudden. Oh, I should have taken into account which card, who that belonged to. That's awkward. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oh, things are getting... Yeah, let's just keep taking... we're turning Zetsue into the proper tank. That's so tempting. Oh, there's Sub-Zero. Yeah, warning signal is great, but we don't need any more. I think we're good. No, we don't. Quick attack. Apply 2 bleed. Instinct. I don't know. We don't need more instinct. We're fresh out of instinct stacks. Yeah, Rabies, this one. Consume all the cards in your hand, gain 1 check. Yeah, this thing is kind of borked. Yeah, this thing is kind of borked. So, we're gonna stay away from that. Fetch. Another fetch would be great. For Neko. What can Neko? I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. So yeah, fetch is probably gonna have to go into some things. I think we're gonna place in Neko. And the others are okay. We're fine. Wow, we're really hitting our stride now. I said that like a bunch of times. Alright. I guess we're doing wetlands. Ooh, I think we've scaled up to hard. Yep. Alright, so now we're doing hard. Let's go to wetlands. Wetlands feel like poison. Alright. So now we're in hard. Whoa. Okay. We're gonna avoid elites for the time being. Just to test the waters here. Blue boar. Man, some of the bosses are pretty wild. Yeah, this is bad. We don't have we have too many instincts. But that's fine. We can kind of draw the first couple. Yeah, we have too many instincts. Okay. Thin out our deck. No. That's bad news bears. 8. 11. That can be guarded. So there we go. Oh, we can't fetch into gluttony. It's fine, we can take this guy out. Right. Yes. These turns are like 8 billion years. Actually. There's a chance. Oh yeah, I get to pick. That's right. Wow. Like, wow. Wait. Is this leveling up? Oh no, that's what they mean. Oh no. I wonder what indigestion becomes, because it's clearly leveling up. Oh no. I guess we might have to consider removing it. I see. That's... yeah. I see it now. Negatives. Okay. Indigestion. Well, it's gonna turn into something. Let's find out what it is. In before, like, regurgitation and... okay. Ooh, a tail. Apply to vulnerable. Target creature lose health equal to bleed +2, then remove all bleed. I think the vulnerable is pretty good. You don't have to remove if you sort it. So if you sort it like it, the retain. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. I know that. I didn't say I need to remove it. But alright, cool. Have to and need to are two different phrases. Let's say it be hawk. Oh, there, little guys. Oh, I guess you guys are flying up. Oh, I guess hardening would have been fairly choice. Feels awkward, man. I'll do... Guess any free draw will do for now. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Interesting. The projection on the the bar is not quite in line with those type of cards. Interesting. Oh, you can poison? You're such a butthead. That's awkward. Alright. Ooh, we got some wings. We don't have any wings yet. No, we might have collected some wings. I mean, can apply 4 bleed to random with, if any. Do we just get more bleed from there? Yeah. Doesn't matter about alpha. Oh, and I love this discard blood deck I built. Yeah? Neat. Well, we're trying. It's kind of... Hey, by the way, I tried the ghost way. Oh, yeah. How did it go? It's disgusting, Sub-Zero? Oh. Yeah. I like it so far. It's the first thing I made. So, it's kind of like working for now. And then we have Zetsui being the power tanker. So I have a power stacking tanker, and right now a utility flex on Neko-chan, and Pip and Neko-chan, the two creatures, are doing discard or doing rotation scrying, blood stacking, and then one of the monsters have the execute on them based on blood. It's really very, very unhinged. First thing we built so far. I kind of just I think we're okay with not doing the encounters anymore. I think we've seen a lot of the encounters. We'll take encounters where we allow, where we need. So let's okay, this will, oh no, that's kind of awkward. Fine. This will draw into it. Nope, that's the other instinct. We have too many instincts. We're trying not to pile on any more instincts. Let's upgrade those. Alright. Now we got, yes. Right. We strengthen. Now we pile on. Let's get... Whoops. Should I pile on first? That's fine. We're just stacking... Oh, that was unfortunate draw. Alright. Just pile on. I could fetch. Yeah, let's fetch wait, which fetch was it? Just okay, it's our old fetch. Let's grab where's the one, this guy. And then we can discard probably these two. Oh, this one. My bad. We haven't upgraded it yet. And then we'll just harden. Okay. Probably fetch a defense. We have two. So, where is... That's fine. Only Zet's way. Oh, I guess we could just meek it up, huh? Just wimp it up. I sadly don't have the game so far, but I would like to see a discard main tank build with a death card that gives you block for discarding it. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, that's an archetype I no longer have room for at the moment. Yeah. So it was either the discard and poison. I don't have discard or poison at the moment. Yeah. At the discard main tank with power stacking is pretty nice too. I had to decide early on. So Zetsway ended up becoming threat and charge. So it's charge strength while turtling up, as opposed to discarding and powering up. You know, that came later. You know, it'll be fun to make creatures with those. Yeah, poison is also missing, and I had no tail or flight examples yet as well. It'd be really fun. This game is really unhinged. Like, your turns are excessive. So I need a defense and a... Maybe we wimp it up. I don't know who this card belongs to, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, it's Pip. That's fine. Oh, that's a stun. That's fine. That's awkward. No, we don't need to do anything. Okay. Okay. I can wimp it out. It loads onto Z. Nice. It's so comical how big your hand is. Oh, I can upgrade these soon. Let's okay. Get rid of one of them. Alright. And then let's try to get these upgraded. Do you just watch this game, Abandon, or do you plan eventually to play it on like some sort of platform of choice or something? Oh yeah, we want to upgrade Wall of Flesh as we can. How do you feel about bleeding only doing 1 HP only with X stats? It's okay. Because it is it would make bleed super OP if they did it based on the number of stacks. However, you still have what is this called? Exsanguinate and others to execute, so it's okay. I mean all the other like bleed stacks come like fast and heavy, so that would make you steamroll things. Just a whole deck filled with scratches would be sufficient to take keeps down. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask yourself how much you feel about bloody and stuff, where the stacks just pile up. I'm very curious what this turns into, so I'm gonna see what happens. Upgrade. I'm largely just farming upgrades to see what choices I get. $64. Womp. Okay. Alright. What else you got? Chewing could. Yeah, so we no longer. Oh, that's interesting. Not that we have any poison mechanics, but that's interesting for the future. For like a different setup. Ooh, can I reduce the... No, I can't. Add an adrenaline. Can't see what that is. Oh no, I know what a ride guy is. Let's just take the adrenaline. Sounds. I don't remember which one that is. It's alright. Biggest worry I have is the grinding you have to do, kind of. And this is a sandbox game, so you're going to have to... I mean, that's kind of the idea. I don't think if you're worried about that, there's a chance this game is not for you. Just largely due to a retain, actually. Retain's good. Might not be for you in terms of its design. As sandbox games, since they're mechanics heavy, like a loop and creating things is a thing. Maybe they'll add some like soft resets. They could implement a soft reset. Like you can reset allocations or do a gamble or roulette on the archetype so you can repurpose a level experience thing. That's a potential. Like a respect, like a soft respect. Do experiment instead. But sandbox games are effectively that. If you don't like a game enough to feel like it, if you feel like the game is grindy, then you don't like the game enough. Generally speaking, from a psychological standpoint, you may want to consider a different game. Some people, you know, some people who like the concept of a game, but then play like 10 minutes and feel like it's a grind. Obviously, it's an extreme case, but whenever you start using the G word, worrying about a long time investment is a very, like, a decision made early on as opposed to later. Gain impetus with next turn is fine. Wait, what's happening? Oh. Oh! That dot is above. Okay. Alright. Alright. We got our surprise attack on our instinct this time around. Let's see. Can I get... Yep. Okay. I don't need to use this strength. Oh, that's awkward. Oh no, the other side, my biggest worry, on the other side, my biggest worry is this, so you know, I don't understand what that means. Oh, wait. I think about maybe, but I'm not sure, buying it, but I'm not sure, but I still like the concepts of it. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. I think I understand. I think this game is I have a distinct feeling that this game communicates fairly clearly what it wants to be, and that makes it kind of a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but it has a very specific target audience in mind, at least in my opinion. So in a way, maybe that's not what the developer wants to hear, but fully committing to the sandboxy feel and like more or less the Monster Hunter world kind of feel kind of thing. The principle of introducing more monsters, constantly increasing your mechanics pool as opposed to trying to dress up sentimentalism and narration and stuff. That's the way to go. And the grind be darned, if you inundate the whole game with an excessive amount of mechanics, then you'll naturally have a game that feels sandboxy and feel like encouraging people to want to grind this stuff. I don't know what kind of business model they're planning on after launch, but we'll find out. After, usually I feel indie developers going through many years of early access, when they hit a 1.0 launch, you kind of feel most of the direction and time and stuff happens within the first 3 months. There will be like roadmaps, launch patch updates, and then within the 3 months, there's hopefully you want to find that the developer posts like some sort of announcement moving forward, typically like that. The last game that I was given, by the way, I was given this game for free to review, and it was off of because I did a series on Elemental Exiles, same nature. and that one did not have an early access period. That was just launch right away. So I did a pre-launch play. This one, usually the last one I played was Battle Bands, and you kind of already noticed that after 1.0 there was a 1.1 and a 1.2, and then not so much after. So that's kind of very tough. There was another one called Gordian's Quest. They tried to follow for like a year or two, and then they disappeared. So it can be very tough if you're going ham in. This game, I think, if they, in my opinion, unapologetically commit to Animal Collector. So Animal Collection is largely due to the depth of the mechanics, as opposed to trying to focus on quality of life stuff, you know, increasing accessibility. I think going ham on increasing the depth of its mechanics will make it less and less casual forward. However, it will most certainly have an opportunity to garner the legacy deck builder enthusiast. So at this point, when they launch the game, they'll have to make a choice at this point, whether they try to go for the casual feel and streamline and introduce more quality of life changes in order to make it casual forward so that they can get a larger base, right? A larger community base, or continue to develop their mechanics and make it like a sandbox stream for basically your deck building experience. But how's it compared to Slay the Spire? I'm happy to say on the surface, I might even think I actually kind of like this, like low key. It's a different feel, but I think experimenting in Slay the Spire is less than this game's experimentation. You know what this reminds me of? Oh, I don't know if you guys play fighting games, but the FGC, right? The fighting game I've been watching. I don't play fighting games, but I watch like long-standing legacy players. Like a person who I watch for a very long time. He likes certain games, right? He plays certain games, and he's a great influencer. I'm talking about Maximilian, dude. And he has to play he plays trending games, you know. He gets invited, and you play modernized games, like contemporary modernized games. But his heart, a lot of time, belongs to the really niche games that are incredibly unhinged. So this analogy might not land, but it's like comparing, saying, Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like the Power Rangers game, where like he loves like MVC, right? Marvel vs. Capcom, like, and the recent stuff, because their combo systems and their gameplay is like incredibly unhinged. Like sometimes that's just a way of it, and this game is kind of like that, and they're far less popular than the more streamlined, accessible like SF6 and Tekken 8. This, to me, that's kind of how it feels. Like Slay the Spire, things like that, like Monster Train, there's a lot of elegance in design and whatnot, and it doesn't like spiral out of control. Like I can see, in my opinion, that there are game breaking, like the game is going to lock up. Thank you, Abandon. So I think the game, there are certain combinations in this where I don't know if the game is just going to crash, because there are loops in this game that will destroy the game. Like there are procs that proc other procs to consistently proc until you just die. Or like there was one that I already encountered and it was unintentional. My whole deck got consumed, and the whole deck just consumed with no action. And I'm like, okay. So this game does, I think one thing that will probably turn people off in terms of the casual friendly ones is that you might be thinking, what is a bug and what is a mechanical unhingedness? As in, like, if you want to make things really crazy, I don't necessarily think they're considered bugs, but more like emergent gaming that has oversight. As in, oh, well, we didn't expect our players to do this thing. So when we introduced it, it broke. Like the thing broke legitimately. And that kind of reminds me of like my older, when you're playing like competitive games, like a competitive training game, like competitive legacy format like Magic the Gathering and or Hearthstone or something like that, where when you have legacy and the depth of the pool gets too wide, when you introduce new mechanics, all the interactions of old mechanics is almost unrealistically, humanly, in my opinion, highly impossible to see. So the developers have to play it by ear. Basically, oh, oh, you can interact this with this, and then the players get to discover it, and it breaks the game. Like the game legitimately just breaks into an infinite loop that's self-perpetuating, and the game crashes, right? Then the players would skip it or avoid it, but it's fun. So it reminds me of those situations where, oh, well, that's emerging gaming. And then, you know, the developers will come in, patch it, maybe ban it, or put a, like a conditional, like this can only rotate 3 times, or this card can only trigger twice, things like that. And to me, that's kind of where this is. I like this game because I said it from day one. It has all the foundations of being so incredibly unhinged. And I don't think that is very casual forward. Because casual people, if you're uninitiated, you won't be looking for infinite loops. You'll be looking for like small things and like things that are reasonable. And what happens is the game largely plays okay until something unintentional happens and it breaks the game, and then the casual player would find that as an inconvenience, as opposed to, yeah, that game breaks because this game mechanics is OP as heck. But you had infinite one turns in Slay the Spire too, right? There were, yes, there are some infinites in Slay the Spire. So, however, Slay the Spire might have planned those infinites. Like, well, there are definitely infinites in Slay the Spire, and they do, you get to realize them every once in a while, right? This game, I think is so off the rails right now on like how easy you can consistently scribe and consume things and multiply upon multiply, that I'm actually kind of worried if the bosses are gonna whomp you in the face in one turn. But that's kind of the fun part. I think if they embrace that, individuals who think like the game hard crashes and stuff, that pales in comparison to sandbox games. Like legitimately, if it's not a deck builder, you go to like, I don't know, GTA or something, GTA 5, and you build like a mod or something, and you just want like cars wrecking into each other and whatnot, you can effectively crash the game. You can effectively blow like crash your computer, right? So that's kind of like this, where the way they design the cards, like almost all the cards kind of just, there's so many opportunities. Like the utility cards are so vast, like doubling, drawing 3 times, one draws into another, which draws into another, and it just keeps going. So at some point it's going to break somewhere, which I'm kind of, I kind of like it. It's very unrefined. That's kind of why I think this game has a shot. Not in the shot of constantly trying to balance things. So you're not doing the whole thing, in my opinion, you're not doing the thing where you're trying to, someone says, oh yeah, this boss is so OP, like, well, then give the player even more OP things, and then your game might break for it. But generally speaking, this is like conceptual power fantasy 101. So I'm feeling great playing this. Anyways, it's complete opposite of Elemental Exiles. Elemental Exiles, the previous game I played, it's the opposite philosophy. It's incredibly balanced, super consistent, and every move doesn't feel like you're making a power move. Like in this game, once you, it doesn't take very long, and then you're like, everything is just a power move. Poison bosses with a big HP pool look like some of the things that hard to deal with if you don't have almost infinites. Yeah, that's kind of the nature of it. Yeah, that's kind of the nature of it. So like, because its mechanics are unhinged for you, the player has to be just as borked, you know, as the players, as the bosses. So now it's more like your goal is like, hey, if the boss has 1,000 HP, try to come up with a way to do 1,000 in one turn or something, which is, I think it caters to another type of legacy player. It actually kind of caters to legacy players far more. Casual players would probably find this very, very intrusive, as in because the metagame is going to get really heavy. There's going to be some serious metagame. And, you know, the deck that I made could then become very cliche or not that exciting because it's one of the infinites or something like that. Anyways, that's kind of the double edge of having these type of games. Like, someone's gonna say, oh yeah, I'm doing an infinite rake deck. Okay, yeah, that's, we saw it, and or something. However, if you don't pay, like, if you don't watch other people, which ironic because I'm making content, right? If you don't watch other people, or you watch someone do a build that you have discovered yourself, you know, when you're playing along, that's a great way to share the experience. So that's kind of like the power trip thing. It's kind of a mainstream example for me would be, do you watch someone play a FromSoft game who they absolutely gear to the teeth and comically like launch a boss out of the stadium with one hit? Or are you a person who wants to see someone who has 0 upgrades and do a no-hit run and spend 4 hours hitting the boss without ever getting hit? That's the difference, right? This game is the former. It's not the latter. You're watching a guy who, like, see if they can whip out 6,000 damage on a boss. not watch them go back and forth and almost dying and almost not dying and then going back. Like, that's kind of how it feels right now for this game. First thing in YouTube about the game is 7 years ago. I think so is for old players. Yeah. So I like it. I mean, I like both. I mean, there's not, I don't usually, this is refreshing because I'm doing something that a developer emailed me. I wouldn't have, like, for all intents and purposes, I didn't know this game exists. I wouldn't have chosen this game. My predilections are often that I like people telling me what I should be trying out to some extent, and if I have the time, then I would do so, right? Because it's not as fun knowing what's going to happen most of the time. I was not ready for this one. Let me tell you that. Oh, dang it! I wanted that defense. I gotta pay attention. It's fine. Okay, let's oh, we get to see what this upgrades into. I'm even excited to see what ailments upgrade into in this game. Like, that's kind of a weird thing, you know? Oh no, that poison. Oh, okay. Oh no, the severe pain kind of hurt quite a bit. Okay, I need to upgrade it. That's already upgraded. No way of attacking. Give me this. There we go. Yeah, see, like, everything is a power move. Although losing permadeath is a real thing, though. Permadeath is felt hard. Oh, come on. Really? You have to make me choose between making it hard? Can I get unyielding into an unyielding or draw a card? Oh, that's actually okay. I like that. No, we're good. What does surprise attack? 2 lowest skills. It's, dude, scrying in this game is unbelievable. There's so much scrying in this game. Wait, am I gonna die? I think we need to retreat. Yeah, we need to retreat. Oh no, we can't. I forgot. It's on hard. Oh no. Oh no. All right. We might actually lose that creature here. So that's a real thing. Like permadeath is a real threat, which is hilarious. So let's play well. We need to play well. We gotta play well now. Let's pay attention. Right, look at this. It could foreseeably, yes. Hang on, let me okay, so okay. Yes, I'll have fun. Thank you. Oh, that is scary. Okay. See. Okay. Oh no, I didn't want to draw into that. That is very unfortunate that I drew into that. That is so unfortunate I drew into that. I was being so greedy. Upgrade these. Okay. Oh, maybe it doesn't upgrade. Oh. Wait, is this still the same combat? I've already lost track. I do want to upgrade this fetch at some point. That was 0. Alright, we gotta be careful. If I lose one of these guys, Oh, here it is. Oh, it just subsides. Oh, neat. It can improve too. Okay, so the indigestion goes away. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, I don't think we're taking Rabbit is, I think there's something wrong with Rabbit. We're not gonna do that. It is tempting though. Take 5 damage. No, let's just do the 2 random. It's fine. We can negotiate. What does Chomp do? 7. Apply vulnerable and weak equal to the remaining bleed. That's actually amazing. That's amazing. So we got a bleed and an execute. We got a debuff, scaling debuff, and or an execute on Neko. So we don't really need anymore. If there was a retain on that chomp, reduced by 7, but gain 1 extra. Loses 1 toughness. No, you can take the HP. I draw more. Why not the blood to damage 3 energy? The one with the koala? Why not the blood to damage 3 koala? If it's a high energy, then I'm just basically not interested in high energy. Basically. To keep the we have all our establishment cards, so all the establishment cards are where the impetus comes from. I just gonna go into everything else is 0, or gravitate as close to 0 as possible. Yeah, and just keep the train going. Although now now I have to consider multipliers. Multipliers are okay. Vulnerable or bleed? I just want to keep vulnerable up. Okay, so we might as well get the elite out of the way, right? No 2, please. Just 1. Just 1. Okay. Alright, that's fine. One guy. One guy is our specialty. We'll see what we get. Okay, we got to keep the 1. This stuff makes me giggle. We don't need to use that gluttony. Oh, that's awkward. 816. Not enough. Okay. Oh, wow, that's... Oh, wow, he escalates really quick. Fine, though. We're good. You know what would be very scary? This reminds me of a Slay of the Spire moment. The boss that gets... a boss that gets stronger with every hit. That would be, that would probably just meta me out immediately. Every time you hit a boss, it gets stronger. Ugh. Yikes. That sounds like a nightmare scenario. I would be very, very worried if that exists at the moment. We have established our first turn, though. Our first turn is really, really excellent. Ah, we landed into a dead end. Don't ever want to hit a dead end. Oh no. What do? We do 0. There should be a strike with 0. There it is. And maybe we can do claw, or we can do another strike actually. 2 strikes. Wait, oh, that was just 1. Oh, that was the other copy. That's fine. Really? We had so many chances. It's fine. This is fine. It just keeps going. It's fine. Alright. Which one needs upgrade? Okay. We stopped the 4 damage by blocking into that. Don't have any bleed. We'll use this because I want to know what it is upgraded. Okay, alright. Let's get to it. Shall we? Okay. These two have gluttony because gluttony has alpha. So these two are the only ones that have got Pip shouldn't get alpha stuff because there's a chance I need the flexibility. So that's always kind of nice. Just keep whomping the guy. Okay, this will cover. Oh, I can use this to see to get the XP. Oh, we take it out. Okay. Almost all our stuff is upgraded too. Keep it cheap. Always keep it cheap. For our utility ones. Yeah, right. No thanks. All right. So this would be our first time on the hard. Let's see what the boss is. Oh no, this is actually really scary. 61? Oh no. Oh no, that draw-in. Oh my goodness, that draw-in. That was painful. That was very painful. 4 poison units, kill the small unit ones first. I mean, yeah, of course. Yes. I mean, that's kind of what I'm already doing. So. I guess we can draw in. This is Neko, right? Okay. We're clear. Okay. We can fetch our 0 costing strike. Right? Or is it not in our draw pile right now? There it is. Is this the one with just 1 card? Yeah. Dang it! That's a dud. Okay, 16. We can wimp it out into someone who actually blocks. Who is it? If? Alright. Okay, until we cycle back around. That poison though. Okay. Okay, we're good. Alright. Start again. Uh-oh. No! Not like this! Don't do it! Uh-oh. That is some terrible drawing skills. No. $20. Okay. Fetch. It's actually weaker. That's unfortunate. We have 2. Wall would make that. We have 4. That's not enough. Okay. So we let Neko take it? What's our alternative? Gore? Gore into a scratch? Or we can do a timed strike and apply a weakness. We'll take the gore into the scratch, right? Dang it! Wait. Dang it! Alright. We tried. It would be nice to see your energy, by the way. Your face cam. The energy. No. No, I don't think so. It's okay. We're not moving anything. But energy, it's always going to be like you wouldn't know even if it was doing it. Even if I was doing calculations. Unless you have a working knowledge of what's in my deck. I don't want to be greedy on a boss. It's all good. Okay. So I can apply weakness. We could other cheek it, but I think Neko ends up dying too. No way to redirect. So let's find out. Oh, wait. I think Neko is just gonna have to take it. Otherwise Pip dies, right? Yes. That's a rip. Unless I draw into... That's not great. So, Neko is the only one that would be able to survive one more turn. Okay. I don't have any more attacks. That sucks. Rip. We lost one. Oh, Pip died. Feels bad, man. Can I even win this? Maybe, probably not. Yeah, no, we can't do anything about it. It's not strong enough. Rip. Well, no. Let me see, that's 3. What does if discarded, draw... Okay. At least I know what adrenaline is now. Interesting. Okay. Really? Holy... Alright. Well, rip Pip. Pip did not survive. Beefy. Feels bad, man. Let's see, Beefy. I don't have that. Sure. Just take it, it's a passive. No, we haven't scaled high enough, actually. So there's that. Now we get to build a new guy. Let's see, Alright. Good job, boy. We're making it through a hard mission. These missions are deep in dangerous territory, so it takes an experienced squad to go out there and get things done. Good job on making it back successfully. Thanks, sir. It was tough. My squad proved that they were up to the challenge, except for Pip. Feels bad, man. And my, what a smart little squad you put together here then. A little too smart, perhaps? Mayhaps you enjoy coming down to the fugue, empty out those precious little minds of all those unneeded skills and experience, no? Ugh, leave the kid alone, Jack. I'll go remove cards from his deck when he has He'll go and remove the cards from his deck when he has a need for it. And stop sneaking up on me like that. I swear, one of these days I'll knock your head right off. Where was I? Ah, yes. You'll be getting ready for hellish missions soon. If the council hasn't offered you one already, we've been seeing a surge of dangerous boss monsters that can grow into an active threat if left unchecked. So we need our best Corpsmen out there, calling the herd to keep us safe. They're the most grueling of missions to set out upon. So train up your squad if you don't want to get wiped out entirely out there. Ah, yes sir. Now try my best. Don't try. Do. Dismiss, soldier. Yeah, well, now we kind of need a new offensive lineman. All right. So now we get to choose Pip 2.0 or new guy. Not much of body. Huh. Let's see what our choices are to make new stuff. Fang. Check the market. No, these are functional. They're functional. I want to collect them. It's been a while since I even look at what I have available. So, let's see. So we kind of want. Wait. Was Pip allowed a tail? I kind of want to res Pip though, but we removed the tail, so let's add the tail function. Actually, oh, we also have a wing now that I think about it. So let's oh, we don't have access to a wing yet. That's fine. Let's actually put a functional tail in for this peeper. Oops. Wait. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Pip's got a tail now. Alright, we're good. Alright. Pip 2. Although that's also the end for today. Like we just wanted to scale up too. So how do we do this? I'll have to take this, unfortunately. That's not so hot so far. Yeah, pretty okay. Maybe they'll introduce instant scale up. So like you can buy. Oh, actually, you know, now I'm kind of curious. Is it the total of your characters? Oh, it might be actually. So we would create a new squad. Oh, we might have to yeah, it's the total. Interesting. So it's the total functionality. We might start a new squad. Yeah, we'll do a new squad tomorrow. We'll set up a new squad. Not today though, actually. Okay, we can go to the chop shop for a bird. We need like a bird. So this guy, hang on. Let's make sure I don't have a bird. Do I have a bird head? I don't. Oh, I do have a bird head, but I don't have like a body that takes wings. Or does it? No. It would need to take a wing. So let's go and buy something that kind of looks like it would take a wing. That's a head part. Weird. I need like a body. That's a bear. Huh. No wings. No wings. No wing. No wing. Yeah, I don't have anything that can take a wing yet. A body part that can take a wing. Alright. So we still have to do that. What else? Yeah, none of these are necessary if it doesn't give me access to a wing. So we'll make 2 new monsters and like make them different archetypes, right? Or try to build something else. Let's look at the academy and see if we can outfit Pip. Surprise attack. Works. Frenzy. Deal damage 3 times to a random enemy. Interesting. There's Full of Fury. So we already have a Pip type. I think a Pip type is going to be required. We need a Pip type. That's what I'm going to call it now. However, select up to 3 cards in hand to gain retained this turn. Hidden Claw. Add 2 scratch to your hand. Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna build new peeps. And just based on the stores here, our other 2 won't be getting too many things. We could even put Wimp on the dude. Nah. Yeah, I already see we're buying like 4 things for this guy, which is a lot of money. And then the other 2, we need some more support, some sort of support. And then these 2 will be left until the new squad catches up, right? I'm pretty sure like the scaling is based on the overall level of your team. And that's what we kind of learned on day 2. All right. What happens? You know, I'm kind of... No, it's fine. Yeah, so that will be for tomorrow. That was the run. We were doing it just to see how far it scales, so we barely inched for hard. Man. Alright. Good day 3. Excellent day 3. Oh. Let me go back to the menu. Take care, Abandon. Alright, so some of the comments. Yeah, I pretty much made all the comments during stream. This is I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. It's obvious on the map, right? It's obvious on the map that there's 2 more zones that they have planned. As far as I know, the launch is not... Actually, let me see. They did answer some of the questions about launch. Like 1.0 launch. Oh. It's in the press kit. Let me look at the press kit. Give me a sec. The press kit. Right, so it's the 6th. This game is for people 12 years and older. Oh no, it doesn't say... No, it's not this. It's something else. Because I want to know biomes, right? The wetlands were added 3 months ago. It's either 2 or 3 months ago. Yeah, back in June. Back in June. Minor updates on launch. Aiming to add achievements. Major content. Yep. There's gotta be, like... I'm looking forward to their new biomes. Alright, alright, alright. Let's wrap. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll work up a new archetype. I think we're gonna try to see if we can gather up discard things. The downside about the discard method, yeah, so we would need one person to draw and the other to discard, along with our damage dealer, which will probably still be Pip. So you can do the 0 cost cycling, right, until you run out of things. Then you execute on discard. You execute on discard effects. While also, and then the drawer. So we have drawing, discarding. You have attack cards that discard draw pile. That doesn't matter. That doesn't help with the cost. We're talking about impetus. So I'm guessing unless those attack cards are 0 costing, then we're probably not going to pick up attack cards that deal with the discard pile. We need something to put cards into our hand so then we can discard them for the discard effect when not expending any energy for attacking. That's probably the way to go. If attacks cost something and it has to play. There are 1 energy, so I think you get 0 out of them. It's not guaranteed, so we'll find out. Whichever. There's no card. Like with upgrades, that's fine, but you still have to upgrade them. Right now, my plan is to use a combination of... We're gonna leave power stacking, because power stacking is like, meh, it's okay. Power stacking's okay. We already tried that. Probably going to... a chance we could make them 2 attackers. 2 attackers and 1 defender. Anyways. Alright, until next time.